So I was thinking today about how I would answer clients regarding ways to make fat loss automatic. And I believe you can. I really believe you can make fat loss automatic, but I think you need to address kind of four probably key things that make this sustainable and systematic. So, the first thing that I would say in order to make fat loss automatic is you got to make meals automatic, as many of them as possible. You need to maybe do the same breakfast every single day, or if you skip breakfast, do the same lunch every single day. The goal is to take decision making out of the equation as much as possible, because if we can take decision making out of the equation, then all of a sudden we don't have as many things to get tripped up on to make a decision. Do I eat the thing with my coworker at the space, or do I grab that thing at the grocery store on the go, or any of those things? So the more automatic you can make meals, the better. And so for me, I tend to skip breakfast and have the same lunch, or there's seasons where I have the exact same breakfast and the exact same lunch every single day, probably 5 days a week, so that I just don't have to think about it. I already have what I need. I have the supplies, I can make it, or it's pre-prepped, or any of those kinds of things. The second thing I would say is remove the need for willpower in as many places as possible. So that could be that you are putting the chips on the top shelf in the pantry that you always end up grabbing at 4:30 in the afternoon when your wife is making dinner and you just finished work. Or just don't buy them at all, but control your environment. Put those things away. Find a place for them that makes it hard to get to. Put the cookies also on that top shelf instead of in a cookie jar on the counter. There's lots of little things that you can do to control your environments. You just got to get creative and take a few minutes to think through all of the potential things that you can do to create this kind of environment. The third thing that I would say that you should probably do is you should control protein intake as a primary. Protein and fiber, if you are a fiber eater, you might be on carnivore or some kind of animal base, you might not have as much fiber. But I would say control your protein, control your fiber. This is going to ensure that you are satiated, that you're full all the time. And if you're full, you're not going to eat as much. It's that simple. And so if you are like, hey, at every meal, every time I eat, I need to get 20, 30, 40 grams of protein, 50 grams of protein, whatever your meal frequency is, if you are doing that, then you're going to ensure that you are satiated. You're going to ensure that you are taking in nutrients that are high with their thermic effect of food, meaning they burn more calories through digestion than any others, protein instead of fat and carbs. And the last thing that I would say to make fat loss automatic is sleep. You need to be consistent with sleep. And I don't just mean consistent with getting 7 or 8 hours, although that's absolutely critical. What I mean is you need to be consistent with your bedtime and your wake time. You need to train your biological clock to expect sleep at a certain time and then to give it sleep at that time, because if you do, you're going to fall asleep faster. Your brain is going to go into sleep cycles more easily, so you're going to get more deep sleep and more REM sleep. And then you're going to wake up more regularly on time, and you're going to have a better start to the day. You're going to have better rest, better start, better finish. But then there's the factors of, if you're not getting quality sleep, you are derailing your hormones. You are making it harder. Studies have shown that if you are sleeping worse or sleeping less, you're going to have more cravings and you're going to have a harder time losing body fat, period. And so you need to get sleep automatic. So if you get these 4 things automatic, I really believe that you can make fat loss automatic, or like I am, you can make maintenance automatic. You can make it so you don't really have to think and you kind of stay the same. So if you want to learn more about my system for fat loss, the things that I recommend, how to think about the numbers, how to approach it, the 3 things that you must do, you can watch this video here, and I have a full breakdown of it. But otherwise, implement these 4 things and you should have automatic fat loss.